absolutely no idea what he's trying to say there. Alright, Tick Finity's connected now. We're live on YT. Yeah, also, yeah, for those that are subs in the Discord, I mean, obviously, if you're a sub, it is appreciated. Just custom message me in the top right. You do have that. There we go. Why? This guy is obsessed with subs, right, Kai? So the subscription thing you're on about originally is a starting soon stream, which you've been told every stream you've tuned into, by the way, because you always ask. The sub you've been given just now is because Dr. Ducky is a legend, and he decided to gift subs to the channel. He gifted them randomly. You were one of the lucky citizens who got one. There you go, mate. That's it all summarised for you. You have a lot of subscriber questions, you do. I'm going to start calling you subscriber 111. I'm going to change your name. Joshua and Brian, welcome in. How are you? So yes, Dr. Ducky often does stuff. So, you know, if you stick around long enough, you'll get used to it. Because nobody else really does it like Dr. Ducky. So, you know, if you stick around long enough, you'll kind of get the vibe, I think. I think you'll understand it, buddy. How are you, Brody? Brody, my new name. Remember me from Twitch? No, I don't. Is your name different on Twitch and YouTube? I'm doing good, thanks, so Brian. How are you doing, my friend? RXG, you're shouting me for? I'm not even opened the 1v1s yet, bro. I know what you're here for. I'm not opened the 1v1s yet. Hello, Deluxey. Let's go. Look at all the... We've got some new regulars now. We're going to have to be the old regulars because they're not as regular as the new regulars. They're getting replaced. We're getting some new regulars in the chat here, mate. I'm liking it. I do like it. I meant it as a saying, not your name. Ah, you're all good, mate. I wouldn't even really care, to be fair. Brody's not the worst thing I could have been called, to be fair. So I'm all right at that, to be fair, matey. W new regulars, I know, mate. I'm loving it, mate. I'm loving it. Just shows, you know, it's very easy to replace people if they aren't coming around often. Yeah, you're saying on Twitch, I don't know who you are, Joshua. What's your name on Twitch? Oh, are you the Arsenal guy who got banned? Is it like I've just put 2 and 2 together, mate, and got 4? And finally clocked it on. Are you the Arsenal guy who's got banned on Twitch somehow? I don't know how you get banned on Twitch, to be honest, mate. I don't know how you manage it, lad. I won't lie. I've had Twitch for 11 years. I've only been suspended once, and that was only because I got mass reported, and it was for 24 hours. I would ask for a 1v1, but I think the queue's be bad. I've not even opened 1v1, so TBF, to be fair, there is a empty queue because it's not open yet. So you're all good, buddy. I've not even jumped into the first quad game. I'm not playing quads. First comp game. So you're all good, buddy. You're all good. Don't panic. But the queue is not open yet. So for those wanting to play, we'll be opening the queue soon, but not yet. So just be patient, and you will have you'll have access to the games. I eat people who fly with clouds. Huh? You eat people who fly with clouds. That gives me the vibe of the guy who does the starting thing of Mario Kart. Or gives it people who take or who get high. That's all I can think of that. Maybe it's bad. You're going to the zoo later. Nice. What's your favourite animal then? Dr. Ducky lives at the zoo. He's in the ape enclosure. If you look for apes, you'll see Dr. Ducky there. The duck facade is just to protect himself from actually admitting he's an ape. What's my name in Rocket League? My mod can put it in. Actually, yeah, my mod can put it in the chat in just a second. I was about to say his commands, but there is not. Anytime music up, bro. I can't even hear it. I'm gonna crash out. I'm sorry. Can you crash out outside of my chat, please? We don't want Grandma crashing out, mate. We don't want your walking stick around here, bro. Crash out somewhere else, mate. Oh dear. Sophie Mobs, welcome back. How are you doing? Another regular returning. Oh, I love it, mate. I absolutely love this. We've got so many people on the YT chat that I know at the moment. It's brilliant. Favorite animal is either red panda or spider monkey, definitely from a zoo. Oh, red panda, big W. That's a good choice, to be fair, TBF. Good, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. I'm somehow losing 3-0 to a guy who can't even hit the ball. So I'm only losing 2-0, actually. I need to lock in here. If I'm missing chat, I'm locking in. Give me a second. Me and this guy got some high beef at the moment, because I don't know what I'm not sure how he's winning 2-0. Feeling generous this morning, I reckon. For the update yesterday, not yet, actually. Holy moly, that sounded terrible down my speakers. Why are you barking for? Why are you barking? Sorry, dog. Kiki, thanks for 500 biddies. What's this guy doing? What are you barking for? Something good. I didn't hear what Brian said then. Something good. Bark, bark, good. Medieval, welcome in. How are you? Fennec, welcome in as well. Oh my word, the YT stream's popping off this morning. If you're on YT, by the way, hitting that like button does help out a lot. At the moment, I'm just warming up in comp. You'll literally join us on game 1. So if you're wanting to play, bit of patience, you'll be able to play. Basically, sit in the chat for 5-10 minutes, talk amongst yourselves, and we'll be getting into the game soon. I said you look good. I appreciate that, Grandma. I appreciate that. Is that your first bitties of the month as well? If I'm looking at the bitty leaderboard right, I think we're actually close to a full 10 people in the bits leaderboard. And that unless you've already gave bits this month, I don't know. I think you're the 9th person, so we need one individual to fill up the leaderboard. If I'm thinking right. Yeah, 9. We'll need one individual, and then that leaderboard's full. Madness. For those on TikTok, keep tapping the screen, by the way, if you're waiting on me. That guy forfeited after being 2-0 up and went 3-2 down. Get back, kid. Get back. What are you rage quitting for at 3-2? Come on, mate. I like this stream. Cheers, mate. I appreciate that. No much plans, but thanks for asking us. I like to subscribe. Medieval, I appreciate that. Legend. Enrique, welcome in. How are you? Your name is Drive Involved. That's all good, buddy. I've got one more comp game. Then we're doing 1v1s. So one more comp game. And then we're doing 1v1s. We're not counting down, Castle. Nicola, thanks for the follow. Your voice is like a cowboy. I've never been told that before, mate. I'm not from Texas or anything. I love Fortnite forever with a load of numbers. Thanks for the follow, mate. Might be playing that possibly later on. Maybe later on. Don't hold your breath, chat. I might play it later on. Keep getting requested. But it won't be any time soon. We've got loads of Fortnite planned. Today's stream can only really go till about 10 past 12 my time because I am watching the Odyssey later on. And then after that, we have a new long-form video coming out this evening. That is the plans for the rest of today. So I'm looking forward to that. I wanted to watch that for weeks. Finally booked it in. You jammy sod. I was going to use 1,000 bits, but I won't now. I'm sure we'll all live, mate. We don't give in to blackmail around here or what's it called, emotional blackmail. If people want to drop bits, they'll drop bits. You don't gain anything special because you give money to me. People, how they are as a person is a bit more respected around here than it is, you know, if they've got the biggest wallet. I was counting down to bits, but you were spamming, so. Honestly, nice. I watched Spider-Man tomorrow. Nice. I watched that last Monday. Well, like 10 days ago Monday, so like the other Monday. Which was really good. So you'll enjoy that, I'd imagine. But yeah, I've been looking forward to Odyssey for a while, but I've wanted to watch it either in IMAX or X Plus, which is showcased like similar version, just not the bigger screen. But you get a Dolby Atmos 360 and it's in 4K instead of 2K, so it's not bad. But my nearest IMAX is about a 35-minute drive away from me. And it's only Odeon's, so Odeon's IMAX is alright, but if I'm going to drive 35 minutes, I'd probably want to make an effort to actually go to something that actually is a proper IMAX. Why do you say IMAX? Because we're talking about cinema. Have you saw how good the Marvel movies for 26 to 28? How good they could potentially be, yes. Go around that, so what server I play on EU. By the way, for those in the YT chat, I am on 3 platforms, so if I'm not speaking to you all the time, it's not an intentional, like, ignorance. It is just me speaking to my other chats. Can I have friends in Rocket League? If you're planning to join me today, yes. We're opening the queue after this game. So you need to listen out after this game when I say the queue's open. And then first come, first serve. Damn, I was hoping it would carry on. Oh, I needed that touch. Your alarms went off and your classical music turned off. Oh, it deserves to be permanently off. Ooh. Not sure I made that sound, bro. That was not even a hard save. I'm not even sure what I was doing there. The sound effect was bad. The save. I don't know what you mean, Trender, mate. That language doesn't make any sense. If you're thinking it's called is best because they all do it. To be fair, recliner chairs aren't that special to view. I've never been to a view, but all the showcase and stuff all has that. So does Odeon, to be fair. What country do I live in? I live in the UK. Although that is heavily debated by the chat in the morning, apparently. Apparently I'm a cowboy this morning. That is a new one. Okay, well that's just ridiculous. Hello, Lewis Clancy. How are you, mate? What place? Well, I want to get specific. Do you want the address as well, mate? I'm joking. East Midlands. Can't believe this guy's winning. He's going to go 4-2 up as well. I've already answered that question. If you keep on asking the same question, you'll eventually be ignored. I've already answered the can you friends in Rocket League question. Well, I'll join at 11:45 AM. If that's UK time, you are pushing it close. You may not get into any games. My stream's only going until 12:15 PM today because I'm at the cinema later on. It may end before then, so it might be more like 10 past or even 5 past or even 12 itself. So realistically, you want to be trying to be in as soon as possible, not pushing it to right to the end of stream because you probably won't get in. Because normally before the end of stream, we've got tournaments running. Or if we're not on Rocket League near the end of stream, it'll be Fortnite anyway. What rank am I? Gold 2. Oh, fucking hell. While I'm watching in the background, you're watching Rocket League Esports. The frame rate might be a bit quite low because you're watching it on a webcam. If you want to watch it in better quality, then the face cam on the purple app is the best way to watch it. I love how, like, on Rocket League, the only clips on Rocket League get clipped to ones where weird, out-of-context conversations or sounds happen. Never any goals, never any saves, nothing I can really use for any clips. It's just, if Brandon makes a weird sound or a weird conversation gets brought, we'll clip it. I see that. Oh, what we're watching the cinema? Odyssey. Okay, can you time this Enrique for like a minute? I'm not sure. This guy's just trying to be a troll. It's a very bad troll, to be fair. Can we 1v1? We can indeed, mate, but you'll have to wait until I've actually opened the queue. The queue doesn't open until after this game. Yeah, I can't believe I lost that game. What do you mean? Eh? What do you mean? What kind of sentence does that mean, mate? Why is it gold like so common? I'm gold 2. It's like the easiest rank to get stuck in. I think gold's the most popular rank. Based on the amount of people in it. Alright, something like that. Okay, We are going to open up the queue. I'm going to get the notepad out because I can already sense this might have a few people in. So, that'll do. If you want us to play in the 1v1s, then let me know now. Put a song request in. Ugh, bro, I'm actually enjoying this playlist. Better be good. No one put a song request in like yesterday or the day before, I don't think, when I was like, some of the music was shite. We were focused on that, bro. Right, well, you're losing your mod, you are, mate. If anyone wants mod, one in the chat, please. That's your mod replaced. Right, TBF, you can be top. So if you are going in this queue, you will have to wait. Oh, it's this song. Oh, it's this song, I think. Isn't this one of your alerts? Is that alright? Yeah, this is one of your requests, isn't it, if I remember right? Don't know why. When I heard Dead Man's Chest, I could think that was Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, so we have TBF. Daniel's been in since the start of stream as well, so we'll get him in second. Trying to do this based on when I've seen you come in the stream. So, wait, can I go second? I need to have my breakfast. Okay, I wish you told me a minute before, but it's all good, mate. Right, Daniel, you're in first apparently now. Never mind. So, don't keep on spamming. I'm just trying to judge it based on when you join stream to prioritise the people who got in here as early as possible. Because I do mention join the stream as early as possible, so I've got to kind of back myself up here if that's the best strategy. Kiki, thanks for 1,000 biddies, by the way. So we have Daniel, TBF, and Deluxey. Me or you are weird? You're going bottom of the queue, bro. I see you. Welcome in. How are you doing, mate? We'll go Sophie Mobs. Then we'll go Nicola on TikTok. So we've got Daniel, TBF, Deluxey, Sophie Mobs, Nicola. So 5 people in the queue at the moment. Me, I joined at 8:45. Some people joined before then, mate. 8:45 isn't the earliest time you could have been in. I'm doing good, thanks, I see you. I'm doing good. Right, we'll go Dyson. We've got a Dyson hair dryer in the chat. And then we'll go Trender. So, I'll read out the queue for you. We've got Daniel in this game. So, we've got our Scottish man. Doing it for Scotland. Then we've got TBF, Deluxey, Sophie Mobs, Nicola, Dyson, and then Trender. If you're not on that queue, let me know. Also, if you don't want to wait that long, you can tell me to remove you now. But yes, you will have to wait to be able to get in. Tedden, welcome in. How are you doing, mate? I've been awake all night, Ducky, so I'm not able to sleep, though. I see you, bro. Got to get some sleep, mate. Alfie, welcome in, my friend. How are you? Oh, Lewis Clancy. Yeah, there we go. You're another one. I'll put you Lou with a C, just in case the other Lewis comes in the chat. So I don't get confused. I ain't on the queue. Don't worry, I got you. Can I add you? Yes, I'll put the pin messages in. Caleb, you do the pin message on purple for me, please. Unless you already have. You may have. It's hard to see behind TikTok. Right, there's my... In fact, I'll redo that message. That makes no sense. That's assuming people would put 2 and 2 together. Right, there we go. There's my username. The word that says Twitch, that is in my username, guys. You don't need to come to Twitch. Twitch is in my username. So you don't need to go to Twitch. You just need to put it in the username. You're doing the tourney now. We don't start on tourneys. Tourneys, which we are probably doing one, but they'll start at 10 AM. So if you're here for tournaments, we're gonna do them at 10 AM roughly. So the queue, I'll get one more reminder. TBF, Deluxey, Sophie Mobs, Nicola, Dyson, Trender, and Lewis C. Obviously, send me a friend request. If you've already got me added, then just sit there patiently, play some comp, play some training if you want. If you are in the queue, you probably have to be waiting 20, 30 minutes. Meant to go for that kickoff, so that wasn't the best start. Is it a 1v1, 2v2? It's a 1v1 tourney. All tourneys are always 1v1. I tried a 2v2 and I got bored, so not for me. Oliver's not in the stream. Unless he's literally in here and not speaking. I have not seen him today. He's probably at work. Okay, nice. Got room for me in the queue. Oh, Lumi, you're a little troll, you are. Because, Lumi, you have priority on the queue. Oh, Lumi, you're going to get me in trouble, mate. You get me in trouble now. Can I be last in the queue? I can't really request for you to be last into the queue. You can either be where you are or you can be removed. I can't really add you as last. Because last is always changed in the queue. The only reason the other guy could say to be second is because second's pretty easy to sort out. It just switches one roll around. Putting someone into straight last with how many people join stream, that's not easy to do. Because last is always changing. All right, my breakfast, that's all good. TBF, you're going to be waiting a game longer though, mate, my friend. And that goes for everybody. So, someone called Autumnal Wind on Twitch has a priority queue pass because she didn't get to play her game about 2 or 3 streams ago. So, if you ever don't get a 1v1 but you've joined the queue, then you get to have a priority pass to use in another future stream. That goes for all of you, by the way. All of you have that privilege if you don't get to have a game in a stream. And I've already guaranteed you to have one. So, it's not me being unfair. This is like the worst game to have a 1v1 start, by the way, against Daniel. But Lumi does have a priority on it. Not doing a tourney, you always lose. Well, I can't lie, mate. You're not going to... If anyone's going to the tourneys that we do and thinks they're going to win, unless you're like a grand champ or above, I'm going to be honest. It's a little unrealistic in the thinking. Oh, we might have a consolation goal here. Maybe. Wow, consolation goal. Lovely. That's all. I was in stream, so I know you're right. That's all good, mate. That's all good. But yeah, I thought I'd explain that. Limmy was very cheeky with that. I feel like Limmy planned that. She saw how busy the queue was and thought, you know what? I'm just gonna... That was very risky. I'm gonna be a troll. Not the best at Rocket League, that's fine. No one gets judged here. Well, not by me, anyway. I did a great save and then end up diving in. X3, welcome in. How are you? Kiki, thanks for me on TikTok. Apparently TikTok have changed the daily goals section of my overlay now. That's great. As usual, another random TikTok change. W Stream, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, Polo and Janus are good. Janus will probably be in later on. Which, to be fair, speaking of Janus, he actually helped us improve those tournaments yesterday. All tournaments will now operate on a first to 10 goals basis. So if you concede 10 goals, you'll get an automatic loss. And equally, if you score 10 goals, you will get an automatic win. That's just to hurry up the games that, you know, when there's a very clear winner. So, W Stream, you've been following for over half a month now. What am I drinking? Just water, mate. I've actually been drinking just water this entire week. I tend to drink more ice cold water when it's particularly always 30 degrees above here. And occasionally I'll even put in a very small pinch of salt for extra sodium. Which, no, that does not make the water taste salty, chat. Straight vodka, a pint of vodka, fucking hell, mate. I'll be hammered by the end of stream. I'll be struggling to press the end button. Pint of vodka, fucking hell. I think I'll be struggling to do a lot of things by the end of that. Dear me. Although I do like vodka, to be fair. Plain vodka anyway. I don't like flavoured vodka, but plain vodka is good. W Stream, thanks to luck. Aiden Pro Gamer, how are you, mate? Oh, I didn't know where he was going at. Hi, what rank am I? I'm gold 2. I'm currently versing a champ. I think Daniel's a champ or a grand champ. I can't remember. It also doesn't really help that I'm English and he's Scottish, so it's kind of, he has to assert his authority on the stream right now. It's a Scottish thing, mate. I am joking about that last part, by the way. I'm so lucky I don't like the taste of fizzy drinks. I only have water or flavoured water. That's fair enough. I have fizzy drinks quite a bit, to be fair, but I don't tend to have them once. If it's definitely consistently above 30 in the room, I'll try and have more water. Just keeps me hydrated, which is kind of essential for when you're always speaking on stream. And we're going to host tournaments. Tournaments at 10 AM UK time, which if you're not in the UK, that is 42 minutes to be exact. So the tournament will be created in probably about less than half an hour. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. No one saw that. It's all good, chat. It's against the champ. It's irrelevant. Irrelevant it is. It's irrelevant. It would have been nice to have a third, though. I'm going to join if I can. Nice. Anybody can join the tournament. You're lurking for 45 minutes. Bro's got a stopwatch on his lurk. Yeah, but to be fair, them things are good for clips. Them shots are the clip goals. They're clips, sorry. That will be good. Lowy H, I didn't see that, but welcome in. Also, my football fans in the chat. The football season starts officially today, if we're not including cup football. It is the EFL starting today. Premier League's next week. But yeah, EFL starts tonight. And this weekend, so Mr. Brown's my update won't be done in time. You lot like your updates here. Rocket League must have had one, because I didn't have an update. But I have my PS5 in rest mode. TBF, it looks like you're in this game. Because Autumnal Wind apparently has an update. Didn't know there was one. Well, to be fair, someone mentioned it in the chat, but I just assumed they haven't played in a while, because I didn't know there was one. Jason, what do you mean you can't? Can't what? GG's, Daniel. What do you think he will win the Ballon d'Or? I honestly, mate, I love football, but I can't say there's ever a year where I've been like ever interested in Ballon d'Or. I'm gonna be honest with you, mate. Maybe I'm a lone party in that, but there has never been a football year where I've been interested in who wins it. Right, GG's, Daniel won 12-3. That was a gold 2 against the champ, for those who wondered why I got absolutely annihilated. I think he might be a grand... I don't know. I don't know if he's a grand champ or champ, but he's definitely up there. I don't know what you mean, Jason. Do the tour tenant. What's that mean? You had an update last night. It definitely must have been one. Anyone know what's been added? For those on YT, by the way, there's still drops on Twitch for... what do you guys call these things? These drop things. They're not crates. They have like, you know, these drop crate thingy bobs. There's a few of them. There's like exotic. I think there's black market. I don't know. Import. I don't bloody know. But there's some ones you can earn on Twitch. I'm not a Rocket League genius. But if you're that interested, then let me know. Or not let me know. Join the Twitch. Kiki, thank you for... That is awesome, by the way. The monkey gift. Monkey. Thank you for the 400 coin monkey gift, mate. I guess I'm not lurking, I'm a normal viewer. If you're speaking, you are indeed a normal viewer. Do the tournament. Tournament's 10 AM. Asking me to do it will not make me do it. Okay, we're going to get TBF in this game. Although is he online? Yes, he is. So an update on the queue. Make sure you're in stream if you all want to play. We have TBF in this game. Then we have Lumi. Then we have Deluxey. Then we have Sophie Mobs, Nicola, Dyson, Trender, and then Lewis C. I think Lewis C asked for him to remove from the queue, so I'll remove him from the queue. Yeah, 10 AM indeed, guys. 10 AM. Obviously, it could be a few people who have left the stream, so if you're near the bottom of the queue, you actually might be a bit higher than you think. This is what games just got on. Oh, he's already getting the excuse in there. No joke, I'm joking. Ah, I thought it'd be cooler than it was. That's cool, but I don't like the colour change. Rocket League item shot's been really lacking lately. Wait, can I join? You can join the queue, Jason. You can't just join upon asking. You can join the queue, though, if you want to be added. No, it's all good, TBF. I know when you're getting your excuses in there, mate. It's all good. No, you all do it, buddy. It's all good, don't worry. Nothing to be ashamed of. It's all good to be scared of the mighty brands at Rocket League. Total natural response. Hello, Blob. For those, I've actually got damaged straight away. For those asking to join, you can join the queue. You won't be able to get in straight away though. The queue is full of quite a lot of people. Tournaments at 10 AM. So, is that Enrique I'm purposely ignoring. I've answered their message 2 or 3 times. I'm not sure how many times Ducky has, but they seem to either be very special or just trying to troll. And it's got to be one of the worst trolls ever. What's he doing, bro? I see him waiting for me. I guarantee that's going to be blame the warm-up, isn't he? He's going to blame not being warmed up. I'm not this toxic. I'm not this toxic. I'm not this toxic in reality. Caleb, can you time out Enrique for like 5 minutes or whatever? Whatever the time is above 1 minute. It's like he's just got like a set message that he just wants to say every time. His message changes, but he always just says the same thing and it's getting annoying. Nice goal. I don't think that was, well, it was alright. It wasn't nothing special. Kind of got lucky by TBF not really doing anything with it. Oh, bum. Oh, bum. Let's ignore that. Should have bet with that. Should have bet with that. Well, I was completely ignoring the 5 times round. Yeah, I don't. Honestly, man, I think he's just a troll. I'm not warmed up. Nah, I don't hear it, mate. Don't hear it. That's why I conceded. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, okay, mate. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Which animal gives you leather? A couple, to be fair. The cow's the main one. I think there is another animal. I swear there's another animal that gives you leather. Is it the hoglet? I know that gives you pork chops, but I swear it gives you something else. I know it's meant to be a pig, but I don't think it gives just pork chops, if I remember right. Oh, yeah, horses and mules. I know that. Donkeys, all of them. I swear I ended up getting loads of leather from them big piggies in the nether. You have your own mech. I mean, I suppose anybody can have their own Rocket League mech. Whether the big community considers it a mech, I'm not too sure, mate. I mean, I could miss the ball there and say that's the brand special, that is, mate. Can't do anything. What do you mean? That's a good kickoff. That's a good kickoff. That was a good kickoff from him. Oh, no. I went wide. He went wide, thankfully. I wouldn't have gone wide with that. That was very aggressive, but it's paid off, I think. Damn, I want to see that one more time. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Just when I thought it was going well. We don't speak Spanish here. Please speak English. Or find a Spanish stream. Shit. That's all good. Made up for mistake. Made up for my mistake. It's all you can do. Someone really given 2,000 and Nefex, or however you say their band name. Non-copyright as well. It's like the only band that's non-copyright I actually would listen to in my free time. I'll be lying if I won't go for the demo there. I'm going to get cornered pretty quickly, and I think he screwed up the dribble. Going really aggressive for no reason this game. Really is not any need for me to be this aggressive, but... Quick question, is it 2021 esports decal rear? I don't know, mate. I don't know what's rear in this game. I thought he was going to flick it up, not to the side. Fair play. No clue. I never hear anyone talking about how rare I am. So yeah, I think that kind of died with trading, to be honest. I mean, when you're trading, having a rare item might be quite cool. But if you ain't got, if you like can't trade, it's like, you know, what's someone meant to say about it? Oh wow, you know, you got a cool item. Well, I mean, he put the ball in his own net. Yeah, no gambling here. No lie, how is the only guy who deserves plat? No, I don't see myself deserving plat. Keep your lights on TikTok as well. Oh, we need to take this chance. That might be it. Oh, there we go. Overtime. My cat did a backflip on your controller. All right, mate. All right, lad. All right. Cat did a backflip on your controller. At least that was creative. At least that was creative. I wish more viewers would actually make creative things. Damn, if I'd like not had so much speed on there, I'd have done him. Right, overtime. Overtime it is. Oh, that was a bit too aggressive on kickoff. I wanted that boost, bro. You got in the way. I can't do anything about that if you just got in the way of my boost. Okay, I've not thought that up. Thought that up, didn't I? Oh my god. Nearly fucked it. That was my own fault. I proper gave him that. Proper sold hard there. Proper sold. And a 1v1, you could join the bottom of the queue, but you can't 1v1 straight away. I proper sold then. All right, I'm opening the tournament in about 10 minutes, chat. He just needs max. He's got everything else down. Everyone's surprised when they play him. Yeah. To be fair, I've been wanting to practice on Rocket League the last few nights, but I've been messing around with myself a bit too much. I've also wanted to do F1 practice as well. But it's one of them. Right, next in is Luminous. Maybe over the weekend you'll come back on Monday's stream and all of a sudden I'm a sick player. Right, let's invite Lumi in. TVD Lover, thanks for the follow. So in the queue, we've now got Deluxy, Sophie Mobs, Nicola, Dyson, and Trender. And Jason, actually. I remember I forgot to add him. Alpha, I don't remember you ever asking to be in the queue, but you said, like... Yeah. Well, you've not spoken in ages. Last thing you told me was you're not very good at Rocket League. That's not how you join the queue, buddy. Hang on, is that Clark Kent I can see in that guy's profile picture? I think it is. It's hard to see on such a small chat box, but I swear the guy who just followed me has got Clark Kent as his profile picture. Go on the racetrack, why not? You went to the toilet. Fucking hell, I feel sorry for the toilet if you spent that long on it. Where's toilet's fucking blown up. After this game, I'll create the tournament, and obviously it will start at 10. Lumi try to do flicks now, I see. Alright, Lumi. Alright, Lumi, try to do flicks. Remember, right, Lumi's a bit of a boost hoarder. That's not very nice. That's not very nice, Dutch Ducky, mate. Not very nice at all, bless him. Poor little guy. Alright, Lumi, just got mugged you off. Did not need to bump me there, did you? Yeah, I see you. I can add you to the queue as well if you want to join. Just quickly skim readed your message there. Apologies for missing that if I have. Or the previous one, sorry. I'll add you to the queue now. Not got anything to worry about with Lumi here in this game. RXG, if you want to 1v1, you'll be at the bottom of the queue. What I will say, guys, is because the tournament starts at 10 AM, there's only probably going to be a handful of people anyway getting another game. Just to let you know. Of course, the benefit is, though, if you miss out on your turn, you do get priority on another stream, so... Still worth it. Go on, Liam, you got to score that. Are you in the queue? You can be, but that's your first time really inquiring about the queue. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Lumi. Go on, Lumi, let's have a shot. Let's go, mate. Go on. And again, mate. No facts or what you call excuses for the tournament. Is that what it's going to be? You're going to say because you haven't warmed up, you'll be bad in the tournament? Is that what it is now, mate? When are you doing the next stream? My next official stream is scheduled for Monday. There is a little mini announcement in the Discord about a special stream at 6 PM tomorrow night. That is UK time. So it's a lot later than now. My next stream at this time of day would be on Monday. Dyson, to get the EST like 2015 and stuff, I'm pretty sure you have to be here at the start of the game. I don't know. I've had the game since before it was Rocket League, so I don't really know. But I assume I have this because I got Rocket League when it came out as Rocket League. And obviously I had it on PS3 before it was even called Rocket League. I assume what's the EST means. Yeah, everyone's handed one out the year they started. There you go then. There you go. So basically, you can only have the EST stuff if you actually started Rocket League in that year. Basically, I can prove to you I'm an OG chat. Not that I care that much, but... Yeah, if 2015 is the release date, Caleb. So you can't go back to anything before then. Because they didn't have anything like this when it was before Rocket League on PS3. Oh, mate. You lucky devil, Lumi. Favorite time, yeah, some sausage ears, that Alfie 4 Frop, whatever his name is. He's got a daft name as well. Queel, welcome back, mate. $5-0. You're a tournament winner. What was your username on the tournament you won? Got a clean haggis, that's always good, mate. Go on, big save, Lumi, big save. Nice. Well in, Lumi. Check stuff and get 2 minutes or what after this game. Go on, Lumi, big shot. Oh, no, okay. Go on, Lumi, let's have a shot, mate. Let's have a shot. Let's have a shot, Lumi. Go on. Oh, it's like, you know when you play with like, you know when you're playing football with a toddler for the first time? And you like teach them to kick the ball? This is a little bit how this feels, chat. I swear if I have to wait for 20 minutes for my opponent in the top, well, to be fair, we've now brought in a new thing with first to 10 goals. So anybody who concedes 10 goals automatically loses. So that should quicken the tournaments down a little bit. Not loads, but it should mean like the players who are getting smashed like 20 goals, their games end sooner. So pretty much if you're a sweat and you want the game to end, get scoring some goals. We won't do 7 just because it's very easy for the higher people if they get matched to get high scoring games. We saw one yesterday where the score was 6-5 with half a game to play that yet. So I won't do first to 7. I was only 6-0 because I won't try, mate. I'm not just saying that either to Mog or anything like that. It just I genuinely wasn't trying. No lie, I'm effed off this season because I'm playing with my dad in every tournament and we always lose second like for the 5th time. I won't even play your dad though. It's still cool though. Wintex, welcome in. How are you, mate? Thanks for joining the Discord yesterday as well. Okay, I'm going to create the tournament. Deluxey, are you in stream? If so, it's your turn. Deluxey and Sophie Mobs, you're the next 2, but I don't think I've seen either of you guys speak since the start of stream. So I'll create the tournament whilst we wait. If they're not in, then it'll be Nicola on TikTok, sorry, which I've not seen her in a while. And if it's not her, then it'll be Dyson. Can I play? You can join the tournament. You won't be able to get yourself in any of the 1v1s because we've got enough people now, mate. Oh no, Deluxe, you're here. Nice one. And Sophie Mobs says, okay, so you're both just lurking. That's always good then. That's all good. Right, okay, so 10 AM UK time is your tournament you're looking for. You're looking for Twitch brands. You will only be able to join at 1:45. So when the time goes 45 minutes past whatever hour you are in, make sure you change the service so you're up and join. The only new rule we have on these tournaments is if you score 10 goals, you automatically get a win. The reason that is just to make the tournament go a bit more quicker. So that is the only new rule. Other than that, there's no new rules. So there you go. There's your tournament. How many of these we're doing today? I'm not sure because I've been on a lot of requests this week to do Fortnite, so I may do some of that later on. But we'll obviously have another one created at 10 past and all that for the people who lose. Geeky, I've known what the term MOG means ever since I started watching Smallville. That's a cheeky forest subscriber to see. There's quite a few around the room and in the wardrobe to fair. That's one from last season that we got for free for our display. There's one on the wall that you can't see. And then all the ones that I bring to the game are in my wardrobe. Who am I looking for here? Deluxe, are you online, buddy? What's your username? Anybody can join the tournament. You don't have to ask. You can join in 3 minutes. It is published, guys, but you can't join for another 3 minutes. So you have to wait till 1:45 the hour. Caleb, you can do the pin message, yes. The name's Twitch brands for the tournament. You don't need the word Twitch is in there, by the way. It's not on Twitch. Well, it is on Twitch, but you don't have to watch there. Gamer Boy Ollie. I don't see you, mate. Are you okay to request to join, Deluxey? Unless I've never added you back, I'd have assumed you've been here for a few streams now. I would have thought we already have each other added, buddy. Let's have a look here. No, I can't see you. You've requested to join, so there we go. That will do. There we go, buddy. There we go. And you are. Nice one. Oh, yeah, now you're actually showing there, ironically. Hello, MB. Good morning, mate. Teddy, nobody cares about your weird little riddle, mate. I can't lie. You've put it in a few times. I keep on ignoring it. If I'm ignoring your message that many times, mate, it means I think it's a bit weird and I'm not going to read it. So, there we go. Funny, I got the exact same light you got next to that scarf as well. Oh, the gaming controller. I got that for Christmas 4 fucking ages ago now. 4 or 5 years ago, I reckon. It's not really moved for the past 2 years, to be fair. It's always been there. Still going strong. Tournament's wrong thing. Tournament is joinable in 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. So realistic for the 1v1s. I may be able to get maybe Sophie mobs in after this. Maybe, if this game's quick. Yeah, we have quite a lot of the neon signs around the room. We have a planet. We have the controller. We have lips. We have a rocket ship, which you can't see on the background. We used to have a lightning bolt, but then it broke. So, rip. Rip the lightning bolt. Am I in the queue? You've just spammed my chat. And you expect to be in the queue. I mean, that about sums it up, doesn't it, mate? That sums it up. For those who want to play in the tournament, it's 1 minute and 10 seconds from now. So you'll be able to join 1 minute and 10 seconds. Make sure you set your servers to EU. And then you'll be able to see it. It's a tournament that starts at 10 AM. And you can join at 1:45. You can always join 15 minutes beforehand. Got time for one game ranked? Yeah, you've got time. I always try and join 5 minutes before, mate. There's only one time this week that I nearly missed out. And that was 2 minutes before the game started. And I still managed to get in. But yeah, there is a new rule for today, as I mentioned a few times now. If you are good, I would recommend scoring a lot of goals if you want the game to end. 10 goals is the automatic win ceiling. So first time playing with this. I'm hoping it doesn't affect like the tournament being pushed out or anything. If it does, then I'd have to turn it off. But don't think it should. We'll see. For some reason you can't join Rocketleague. If you try and join the tournament's not joinable for another 10 seconds. If you look in the top right, I always have it notified. So as you can see, the tournament in the top right has just changed to... Didn't have enough boost. Thankfully it's at the post. Has just changed to joinable. So if you wanted to be in the tournament, you can now join, guys. You just need to go to tournament. You need to go to custom. You need to go into ones and look for the one at 10 AM. Yeah, TBF, that's true. But equally, there's a lot of matches where lower ranks will let the game go way past 10 goals, which I get what you're saying as well. But I think, although it won't speed up the boost, that was a good bump. Although it won't speed up the tournaments every time, I think if we look at the grand scheme of things, it will help. Can you do a viewer tourney? This is a viewer tourney. Yes, randoms can join, but I have to admit it's mostly viewers who do join. Definitely the first ones. It says it doesn't exist. It definitely does. Make sure you're in the EU servers. I do keep on saying that. Who's Forest got first game leads, and then we've got them in the cup as well straight after. If anyone's struggling, Dots Ducky can help out, and maybe the viewers in the YT chat can help out as well. But it is pretty simple to work out, to be honest. It isn't complicated. That is annoying, mate. That is 2 goals that have gone in from me getting absolutely clattered around the map. More fucking bruises on this car than a little. What's it called? Read Dots Ducky's message, because I've read it out multiple times now. In fact, some people in the chat are also answering these questions. So you play Leeds, then you play Leeds. Yep, and both are at our place as well. Wouldn't it be so bad if we actually got to travel to Ellen Road on the cup game, but no, both games are at home. Not sure where he's going with this. About time I got a goal back from that. So I've been smashed around the map all day in this game. About time I gained a goal from me doing the same thing. Lewis in the purple chat, Kiki watched for whatever reason. I'm not sure what the message is yet. Am I next in the 1v1s? No. If we have time for a 1v1, it'd be Sophie mobs, but we are pushing it fine. If you missed out on 1v1s today and you were in the queue, as I mentioned earlier on, it's not the end of the world. You'll just get priority on another stream. So your spot will be saved on this notepad here. And then if you come back in another stream and ask to join a 1v1, you'll be put into the top of the queue. Four, three. Oh, it's such an annoying goal, man. Can't get my foot in this game. Can't get my foot in this game at all. The Rocket League update's done. Nice. If you're still banging on about being in the queue, guys, you're about 10 minutes behind the stream. We are doing tournaments at 10 AM. So if you actually want to play games, join the tournament instead. You'll be waiting a long time if you're wanting to still join the queue. The queue's been closed for anybody who's not in it. And anybody who was already in it has been given priority for another stream to join 1v1s. Oh, yes. Not a Cov pan. Cov pan. I'm not a Cov fan, but it's my local, so I support Cov in a local way. Local team should be your only team, but that's my take. There's a guy who said wants 1v1 then left. Does he still have priority? In all fairness, nobody actually left. They were all just quiet. As soon as I called the name out, they were like, oh, I'm here, I'm here. So the only people who left the queue was Lewis Clancy, and he told me he was leaving the queue. So obviously he won't because he's already left the queue. Who do I support? I support Nottingham Forest. Okay, I think this is a good time to plug the fantasy football link in the chat, mate. Don't know if you have it to hand. No excuse this tournament. I mean, no telling the truth this tournament. Yeah, no excuses. I don't want to hear any excuses, TBF. If you don't win, I'll be disappointed, mate. I want to see a tournament win from you. In England or in the world, I don't operate football like that, guys. My policy on football is you support your local club. Or if you're not going to support your local, then you support whoever your dad's club or mum's club is, and that's it. Any other club that is not any of them categories. And when I say dad and mums, that means they, at some point, your family lived in the local area of that. Not that they just chose to stick on United, because that's normally what happens. As in, at some point, they actually lived in the local area. If they didn't, then that doesn't count either. That's my policy. There's teams in Europe that I like to see do well, of course, and there's teams in England I like to see do well that aren't Forest. But if Forest come against any team in the world, mate, then it's going to be Forest all the way. So yeah, that's my policy on supporting football clubs. Right. Anyway, how long do we have left before the tournament? Because we only have 7 minutes, I don't want to jump into any of the 1v1s. So, Sophie Mobs, Nicola, Dyson, Trender, Jason, and ICU. If you guys come back in a future 1v1 stream, you will have priority on a 1v1 queue. So whenever you next join, we jump to the top of the queue. Unfortunately, to make an exit, that's all good, Daniel, mate. Thanks for popping in, lads. We're tournament doing a... Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're doing... I was about to say, I forgot your English ain't your first language, if I remember right from yesterday. Or was that Lewis? Someone didn't have English as the first language on TikTok yesterday. I don't know. But either way, it doesn't really matter. The tournament's already started, mate. So, it's been created, so you can join now. Worded that a bit weird. Waiting 10 minutes without chatting. You won't get timed out for 10 minutes by the mods if you're actually doing, behaving and following the rules. The mods don't just time people out for no reason. Okay, there's only, in fact, there's less than half the spaces left. So there's still a good amount of time to join. There's the tournament details on your screen. You're looking for Twitch Brands 1v1 at 10 a.m. UK time. At the moment, there's apparently 19 out of 32. So still quite a few spots, but there's still a lot of time. So in the last couple of minutes, the tournament's always fill up. So just keep that in mind. Can I do the tournament with you? You can join the tournament. You can't do it with me. It's only a 1v1 tournament. Don't add Mets. Welcome back in, mate. Oh, yeah, you're the guy from TikTok, aren't you? Always forget that. The other thing about joining, if you want to play, anybody can join. I mean, as Dr. Ducky plugged it, for those that are talking about football in the YT chat, if you do play fantasy Premier League football, where you pick the players for the team or whatever, we do have a league. I've just seen the staff room as well on Discord. So if you think you've got what it takes, you're more than welcome to join. Anybody's in there, friends, family, whoever. YX said it's just a live notey, buddy. It's just a live notey. It's close to it. It's certainly something. Better be gliding away from game to game and not being stuck in a rush hour tournament. I can't help that, mate. You can't blame me, TBF. It's not my fault that happens, is it, mate? If it was up to me, nobody would rage quit. Everyone would play the full game, and then it would all work. I can't really account if someone else rage quits, mate. Isn't nothing I can do about that. There isn't a setting which says don't, turn off rage quitting. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm in nice. There's quite a few people in this one for the early tournament. There's only 10 spots left with 5 minutes to play, and that is the hot spot. So if you wanted to play, you are running out of time. TBF is winning this tournament, though, chat. If he doesn't, then I'm going to be abusing him. I'm joking. I'm not abusing him. Right. Also, I'm going to quickly grab a top of the drink, and then I will play. It's not only the random do forfeit. I can assure you, mate. I can assure you. It's a lot of viewers will do that. But as I said, you're bashing the wrong person, mate. You don't have to join these tournaments. It's not my fault if people rage quit. It's my stream. I can't help it if people do. How much minutes is left? You can see in the top right, 4 minutes. 4 minutes if you want to join, guys. You haven't got very long, and there's not very many spots. I'm going to grab a drink as well. So, if you're not in by the time I get back, you smell. I'm here, by the way. I'm just answering this message before the tournament starts. Right, there we go. Just a kind of important message. I saw it at the start of the stream, but ignored it. Probs got battered in the first round anyway. We'd always do a backup tournament, to be fair. But it's full as well. I didn't even notice that. Right, I agree, chat now. I wasn't being ignorant. If I concentrate on writing, I'd get it wrote quicker. You haven't practiced at all, you'll be good, mate. You'll be all right. The tourney is full, it is. Am I streaming tomorrow? No. So for those who want to know the... Well, I'll correct that in a minute. But for those who want to know the schedule, Discord is your best place. Discord has a permanent schedule chat for you to see the schedule, which is Monday to Friday, 8:30 at the moment, AM. We've got maybe a bonus stream tomorrow at 6 p.m. So maybe a bonus stream tomorrow at 6 p.m. So look out for that. But that's UK time, so that's not for a while yet in terms of time. But keep a look out for it. If you have noty bells on, you'll always know when I'm live anyway. It's 40 Celsius where you live. It was like 36 here yesterday. My stream room yesterday recorded a temperature of 34 at one time. Only briefly, then it was 33 for like ages until the night. You only brought that entire bundle for the wheels. That's crazy. Although I thought the decal went bad. Right, first game. After this first round's done, I will create another tournament for the people who go out in round 1 and round 2. So it'll be a bit later. I'm going to split the time up. So, if I get knocked out, by the way, I do spectate. So if you want me to watch your game, it can be arranged. Who is NRG Richie? I do not know. Don't know everybody who's in the tournament. And we have a lot of people on YT as well. You're against a bloke called Lucas. I just make wheels are sexy, thought I'd get another Fennec out. Yeah, but that was the only thing I didn't like. I thought the decal was quite good, even if it was an anime character, but I'm not a big fan of the Fennec. The Fennec reminds me of such a blocky little car. Oh, mate, 2-0. 2-0 incoming. Oh. I hate them shots, bro. Nobody saw that. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I just got 6-7 in his name as well. He was in the kitchen. Oh dear. You missed your game. Maybe try to clip it. Well, I'm not going to tell people what to clip for Rocket League, but I've just been, like, since these few weeks, I've been pointing out the irony of, like, a lot of the clips for Rocket League have not really been usable for Rocket League. Goals, saves, like, good moments and, like, misses are all good for content on Rocket League. Like, saying unhinged stuff isn't really gonna really get the Rocket League community going. Might have to continue my COV PMP team. PMP team? When people mention teams, normally mention like a career mode or something on FIFA. Someone's forfeited already. Unlucky, mate. Oh, past and present. I'd have never got PMP as past and present, I won't lie. It's not a drill, I'm 3-0 up. Is the other bloke not turned up? Got one of these sausages that has not want to skip anything now. A bit annoying because I could try and get 10 goals in the game, but equally every single one of them goals that I put in, he's going to like watch the replay, so it's just as slow as messing around with the ball. On the settings, is there a way to force skip? Is that maybe a setting to maybe look into as well? We're trying to like think about getting rid of some of the sausages. That make the tournament slower. You win without excuses. Yeah, good lad, TBF. You win in this tournament, mate. Trust. We've just gone out for demos. What a sausage roll. At least my guy's not trying that. 6-0. This could be my biggest tournament victory here at the moment. I've come across players that aren't as good as me before, but there's some outs. Come on, little bro. I'd tell you what would be better is if we could do what the darts do, but like with a twist. For the darts, you have to win by like 2 legs, for example, on certain games. I wouldn't mind doing first to 7 goals if you had to win by a 2-goal advantage, if that makes sense. So instead of it being like a really tight game where it's like a 7-6 win, like at least that makes it so you have to win it by a 2-goal advantage to have the game end at 7. And then if it doesn't have a 2-goal advantage at 7, it goes all the way to 10. That's what I would love to have as a rule. I don't watch tennis, so I wouldn't know what the rules are for that. But that's how I would do it. I would have it as you would have to win by 2 clear goals, or in darts terms, 2 clear legs. And if you don't, then it would go all the way to first to 10 goals. So it would activate rule 2. But they forfeited because I scored 7 if I'm present. Well, mine's going all the way. Mine forfeited before the game would end anyway. The game would have ended if you let me score 1 more goal. So 9-0. Everyone, you said you were gold? Yes, gold 2. Quite a lot of people seem to be heading through to the victories on stream. I'm hearing a lot of victories for everyone. Yeah, Lumi actually is 9-0. I've got Lumi next game. LFC Lewis. Oh, we've got a Liverpool fan in the game. Whoever comes against him, you better win. Franklin Saint has won. He's going against the Sheffield Wednesday Lewis. After round 2, I'll start the next tournament, by the way. Or create the next tournament. Both forfeited because I was memeing at 9-0. Mad. Loads of high-scoring games here. Goals are flying in everywhere. Love Me's back in the tournament. Nice. We've got Zick Star back in the tournament. Premium Horse in the tournament. I think NRG was there as well. What we'd love to see. Rematch against Brands. Mate, I could be going all the way to round 3. Which is that the quarterfinals? Round 3? Yeah, round 1's 32. Round 2 is 16. Yeah, so we're going to the quarterfinals, which will be the longest I've got, or furthest I've got into a tournament since entering the semis after beating Lewis, and then I got smashed by Daniel. Which I could be wrong, but I think Lewis and me are on the same side of the bracket. So, but I saw Lewis losing 5-3. But in theory, we could have came across against each other in the semis. In theory. Got an itchy nose. He's got an itchy nose on the stream. Something must be irritating me in this room, I think. I reckon it's the fact that Lumi's on my screen. 1-on-1v1. Unknown, you can join my tournaments and have a chance at 1v1 me. Or, if you join early in stream, we do 1v1s at the start of stream. So, it's up to you, mate. You can follow, turn the noti bell being at the start of streams. You can 1v1 me directly there. We have a bit of a queue. Or you can join the tournament and have a chance at 1v1 me. Thank you for following as well. I do appreciate that. But yeah, turn the noti bell is your best way, or join the Discord. I mean, I do play Rocket League with viewers off stream. So, don't know why I don't promote Discord enough. I should promote like the fact people can play with me off stream if they join the Discord. To be fair. Have you had like a massive surprise tournament winner? No, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say anyone's ever won the tournament. I've been like, oh, I didn't expect that. There's been some good finals where it's been a very close game and you can't really tell who's going to win. But never I would say I've had an unexpected winner. I think the closest we've had to being unexpected, me beating Lewis to go into the semi-final, that was a very unexpected win. I think we had Goalkeeping make it to the final yesterday. Goalkeeping normally goes out in round 1 and 2, so that was quite a statement. Basil, we're not doing unlimited boost. Anybody in my chat crying about unlimited boost, my one response to you, and I know I'm not the best Rocket League player, but my only response to you is get better. Because if you need an unlimited boost, that just says your game is flawed. If you learn to utilize the boost, you never really run out of boosts. And that's coming from someone who runs out of boost a lot. But there are ways that you can look after your boost and make it more effective. You don't need 100 boosts all the time. You can do a lot with a lot less boost. So yeah, we're never doing unlimited boost, guys. It's never going to be a rule. I get asked it a lot, and the answer is always no. Never get asked it by the good players, though. Just pointing that out. Just pointing that out. You don't leave it limited to a normal game. Or yeah, anything normal Rocket League related. Yeah, no. If it's like a special mode, maybe. But that's different. Silver. Oh, you're a silver asking for a limited boost. That explains a lot. I don't try and judge Rocket League players, but if you're crying in my chat telling me to do something as your first message, then I am gonna mention something. Especially as a limited boost, I always get asked to put on. Oh, I thought Libby was gonna like dive in there and go over the ball. Limmy, you know when you like cut the ball in, you are meant to hit it back into the goal, mate, not keep smashing it. Oh, mate. Limmy, what's going on, lad? What is going on? Only people who benefit from limited boost are grand champ and above hitting quad reset muster. Yeah, because I suppose they could always do one then. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's JJ the Boss. I think I recognise that name from a tournament earlier in the week. Mate, I'm going to look like a god in my own tournament. I'm going to have 2 high scoring games. And then someone who's actually is like a really high level is going to see me and be like, how the hell has this guy been allowed to score as many goals? Oh, I missed the ball. Nice one. That was a bit of a bad 5 seconds, that was. Over your head. I had last season a gold 3, but me and my mate just have full cam. That's fair enough. Minimum grand champ in this tourney. Good luck, guys. Oh, we have a grand champ. Oh, I'm going to give Lumi a goal there, aren't I? Lumi fought anyway. Lumi fought anyway. Instead, I repay Lumi with an 8-0. If anyone lose, by the way, we are doing more than 1 tournament, so don't worry, we'll get another turn. Heavy red. That'd be nice if it got in. Oh, mate. Score off my arse. Probably lose against Swagger, to be honest. Mate, it's all fun anyway. Oliver, good morning, my friend. How are you? One more goal and the game automatically ends. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm pretty good, mate. Pretty good. Grand champ get beaten by the one and only me. No way you actually beat a grand champ. You actually TBF. If you did, I told you you won in the tournament, mate. "30 seconds until Lumi's put out of a misery." This song just keep repeating. I swear I've just heard this song. Here we go. Game automatically ends at 10-0. So I've just heard this song. Yeah, the song's in here like 5 times. I don't know why it's in this playlist so much. Someone's obsessed with it. First auto win. I've scored 19 goals in 2 games, by the way. That's like more than I've scored in some entire tournaments. I'm against the Liverpool fan now, so I've got to win this game. I don't know how good he is, but this fake Liverpool fan who's definitely not from Liverpool like most of them. And I possibly against either Franklin or JWN if I win this. Zik Stars through to the round of 16. Right, here we go. Meant to create a tournament if I keep on winning. But if you change to on MC, nice. Right, LFC Lewis. What a tosser. I mean, he's probably better than me, but you never know. We'll just go for the best. If I'm in the chat right now, I'll be spamming Everton or something. Up the toffees. Yeah, he's definitely better than me. Whoever beats Zickstar, I get you 1k credits. You're going to get some 1k credits if they beat Zickstar. It's quite a compliment that is if someone's put a bounty on your head. Do you mean to do that? He's definitely good at kickoffs. You can tell how fast he gets in there. Automatic China for the ball as well. Damn, I mistimed that. I mistimed it, but I'm not sure what he's doing. What's he fanning around with? He's not the strangest player so far. He's like so aggressive in a good way, but he's like one of good 2 techniques away from scoring a goal. He just needs to get his technique down. Boom. Capitalising on that. Can you not send it on DC? What are we on about? What are we trying to send in DC? He's so good at kickoffs. I ain't got anything to get up there. Yeah, I don't have anything to get back in. I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, mate. Oh, he goes up for everything. Could try and flick this up. But if I had a bit of boost there, I think I would have saved that because I had the ball in me tips, but yeah, I need some kind of boost because I end up only just getting hit by him instead of hitting the ball. Bro said his cat's messing him up against a grad chap. TBF, leave that cat alone, bro. You can't keep blaming that cat, mate. You can't keep blaming that poor cat. Is this a tourney? This is the middle of a tourney, yes. Right now we're in the quarterfinals. Oh, that's shit. That is shit. This game was looking so respectable. He's had 2 very, very fortunate goals. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Oh. I mean, just really, like, one really good thing, and then he does, or just a couple of really good things, and he does a weird thing. That's not so weird, but the thing before was. Should have really hit that. Oh, what a dick. What a dick. You did not need to do that. No, it's a cat is doing backflips. I'm sure, mate. I'm sure. If you blame that cat, I'm taking the cat with me. Ah, there we go. Someone's taking a cat TBF. I lost because someone's trying to steal your cat. This guy on TikTok's made me pissed, mate. Good save. Shit, I'm out the wrong way. When your game is done, can you look for Love Me? I want to see what he's at. Want to see that he's out of the tournament so bad. He's in like most of the tournaments, to be fair. Normally a very good player. But yeah, he normally does pretty good in all the tournaments. I think he even won one yesterday. I just hope someone bins off the fake Liverpool fan who's not from Liverpool. I'm yet to meet an LFC username with anybody from Liverpool. Guys, kebab takeaway night. Oh, it's your favourite day of the week, isn't it, Caleb? What's my rank goal to? I would say though, as much as this guy is a sausage in his football department, he's probably got some of the favourite playstyle I've seen. He's incredibly aggressive. Most players are very slow. He's like everywhere. What football team support? Nottingham Forest. Nah, I tried to go fast. It just did not go to plan. I tried to go fast that kickoff. It did not work. How many games left after this one? There'll be a semi-final and a final. However, obviously, there's other people's games that have got to happen. Like, there's still, I think, some quarterfinals. The other side of the bracket, I think, was only just starting the round of 16 when we started our quarters. So there's a few. We're doing another tournament after this, though. We'll take a consolation. We've gave him a kickoff, though, which how good he is at kickoffs, very dangerous. I finally won one. He's going to challenge, so I'm going to have to challenge. Shame I couldn't get it on target, though. I'll stop the game automatically ending as well. If he keeps it up, I'll be impressed. Nah. That is a total of 22 goals this tournament as well. Is this something we write after? When this one ends, yes. I'll create it when the semi-finals are starting. The first 7 goals don't count. Only reason I'm losing. Right, LFC Lewis looks like he's going against Franklin. On the other side of the bracket, Zik Stars into the semi-final. And for those that are asking about Love Me, he is about to win automatically 10-0. So, at the moment, you've got Love Me and Zik Star in the other side. And then it's going to be the Daft Liverpool fan against... what was the guy's name again? Against Franklin. So, at the moment, apparently I'm a top goal scorer. Don't think that's going to stay like that, but I'll keep the trophy while it's there. Got the most amount of saves though. That's something. Especially the 2 players I've been against. Not really done much. Anyway, for those on YT, if I've been missing your messages, you want me to read anything, then put them in now. Okay, LFC versus Franklin is now starting. Zik Star versus Love Me was starting soon. I think I beat you. Are you the LFC Lewis? The Spaniard is the Liverpool fan. So, I was rather decent from Liverpool. When the other semi-final starts, by the way, I'll create the next tournament. So, very soon. Comeback would have been on, but I let him win. Comeback would have been on at 9-0. Right, there we go. Both semi-finals have kick-started, so the next tournament will be created now. This might be the only other tournament I do before I switch to Fortnite, because I kept getting asked this week to do it, so I do plan to do it. How long is each game going to take? 5 minutes each, and then we've got another 5, so at least... Yeah, it's at least going to take 10, 15 minutes. 40. I'm going to do 10 to 11 just to be safe. Right, 10 to 11 is the time this tourney's starting. Or they're looking at that. I think there might be any time for Fortnite because that'll put us to quite close till like about 11:30. I think it might just be Rocket League for the rest of the day. Look at that. Right, Caleb, can you change the pin messages, please? So 10:50 a.m. is the next tournament start time. So 10:50 a.m. is the next tournament start time, which will be the second tournament of the day. Done today a bit more old-fashioned with only creating one tournament. LFC Lewis has just gone 1 up against Franklin. We'll spectate Zig Star though, because I know both of them are in stream. Make sure you've got your servers EU to join the tournament. And then this will be the last one of the day, I think. It will only allow you to join about 15 minutes before the start. Do I have time for Fortnite? I don't, because after... around 12 I'm ending, because at 12:30 I have The Odyssey is in the film. So I do not, mate. I'm not sure why in the YT chat we're crying about toxic players. Just ignore them or turn off your game chat if you're that bothered. Here is the ad time. YXZ is running. Right. 2-0 to Love Me at the moment. Added time I saw, and I've already mentioned it. In fact, Stream Elements has also mentioned it. It's now 3-0. Let me see if the other game's any tighter. This game at the moment could be headed for a very quick victory. Oh, he thought that could add time to the stream. Yeah, no, that's not how it works, mate. In all fairness, you've not been here the entire stream today. It's not my fault if you've, like, missed out on more games. As I always say, tell the Naughty Bell, be in there as early as possible. End of the day, I'm not going to... Yeah, I don't have to stream. I choose to. So if I'm saying it's ending at 12, it's ending at 12. Simple as that. Phrase, welcome in. How are you, mate? Both of these games have quite dominant score lines. This one looks a bit tighter, though. Because Lewis was 1-0 up. Watch the old time? Yeah, don't worry. I'm just only moaning about someone on Twitch who's like... telling me apparently I do have time and then trying to add time to stream after I've said I'm ending at 12. It's not a good way to get in the streamer's good books, that is. Yeah, this game's definitely tighter. A lot tighter than the last one. Although it's gone 4-1. Do a 1v1 tourney. We already are, buddy. This is one of the semi-finals. Are we even for subs? What do you mean, are we even for subs? What rank am I currently? Talk to me or someone else in chat. Are you doing a 1v1? We are. That one starts in 20 minutes. 22 minutes, actually, for being very specific. You'll be able to join it in 7, because you have to wait 15 minutes before tournament starts. You can look for it now, though. If you look for Twitch brands on tournaments in 10:50 AM UK in the EU servers, you'll see my tournament. At the moment, all it will do is allow you to notify yourself about it. Blaze, I'm doing good, thanks. How are you, mate? Whose downfall are we preying on? Who do we not like in the chat? Is it the Love Me guy? Is that the person we don't like in the chat? How do you can't cancel a tournament? You can leave one, but if you can't have joined the next one anyway. TBF. The only thing you could have done is notify yourself. Bokil, thanks to follow. That doesn't automatically enter you in it. Never knew finding Kaz so hard. You should be able to find him in just normal planes and all that. Barbara, thanks for the follow. This game went very tight. Now it's 6-3. Someone made one at 10:30. Thanks for letting me know. If you're trying to make tournaments under my name, then I'm not really sure why, because the numbers for everything are in stream. So someone might fall for it, but the thing is, most people won't. Alright, most people, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, mate. I think it was. I think you was talking crap in the game chat or something, mate. I don't know. I don't know, mate. YT chat's on about it. Yeah, the one at 10:30 isn't me, guys. Although someone joining that might not have been a bad idea to see who it is. Not sure if anyone knows how to do some investigative work on that. Hello, Bob. Your warm-up for this tournament. Yeah, tournament's at 10:50. The one at 10:30 is not me. Whoever's running the one at 10:30 is little shit who needs a good slap. The tournament started, so unless someone joined it, I don't really know how they would find out who it is. Okay, I'm getting fed up with these song repeating. I joined a tournament. If you join the 10:30, you just leave it. 10:30 is not my tournament. So if you're in the 10:30, that's not mine. That's someone thinks they're a smart ass. The only tournament that's under my name, officially under my name, is 10:50, which starts, or is joinable in 3 minutes 40 seconds. So if you're in a 10:30 tournament, feel free to leave it. It's not me. They don't have the settings that we play on either, which is about to get the tournament quickly done with first 10 goals. So also it's annoying for the good players on that one, I'd imagine. Phoenix, welcome in. How are you? It's the boost griefing that pissed me off. Oh, boost griefing seems to be an issue as well. For that, love me asking. Yeah, I fell for the 10:31. Yeah, don't worry about that. Thanks for... I'm not sure who brought it to my attention, but whoever did bring it to my attention, thank you. It was like Aquil or something was his name. Oh, it's the... Caleb, can you ban the Aquil in the YT chat, mate? But yes, thanks for that being brought to my attention so I could navigate stream to the right one. But 10:50 is the actual tournament. There we go. Anyway, for the last tournament that's currently going on, we have the final just starting. So we're going to spectate the tournament. In 2 minutes, 30 seconds, you can join my tournament. Not the one, whoever's decided to create that other one. Which, this has been going on for a minute, this final has, and it is currently 0-0. So about 2.5 minutes, guys, you can join the tournament. If you have time, I'm not hosting any gold or plat only. Believe it or not, we don't have many gold or plat players in my community. Most of my regulars are above that level or either unranked, not played ranked this season. How do I join the tournament? So, to join the tournament, guys, you go to play, then to tournaments, then go to custom, then go to find tournaments, and then you're looking for Twitch brands 1050. Make sure your servers are set to Europe. So, 1050, that is UK time. So, if you're not in the UK, then whatever 50 minutes is past your hour, and then make sure you're in EU. In 2 minutes, it will allow you to join. You have to wait for 15 minutes before the tournament starts before you're able to join. That's just a Rocket League thing. So if you're thinking you've got no time, you've got plenty of time, trust me. Franklin's now 4-0 up in this game. Is Franklin SSL? I'm not too sure if Franklin is. If he's in the stream today, he is new. Love Me's been in the last couple of streams and has won a few tournaments before, so it's certainly... If you're beating Love Me in the final, it's certainly something. Anyway, Rocket League updating right now. Well, as long as it doesn't go longer than 15 minutes, mate, you have plenty of time. I'm gold might be cooked. I'm gold too, guys. I've made it to the semi-finals before. It is possible. Don't wrong, I'm not going to lie to you. If you get a champ first game on, you've lost, but... Sometimes, because you're not the only gold in there, you do have a chance to get into the quarters or semis. Last tournament, I got to the quarters. Then lost 9-3. Hulk slogan. Nice. Nice. So yeah, boost griefing definitely seems to be why people have got a bit of beef with Love Me at the moment. Which is fair enough. I think it adds to the games, actually. If people are getting a bit annoyed, I think it adds to the games. Bit of competitiveness never harmed anyone. Bit of beef is alright, I think. Leonardo, or not Leonardo, Leon, my rank is gold 2, buddy. So when I get knocked out of the tournament, I always spectate the games where I can. Probably lost every game. I probably got put against the high ranks first game. Yeah, it's just the luck of the draw, mate. I mean, last game, my first 2 games were against players who were worse than me. So, it's just the luck of the draw, mate. And then, on the semi-final game, I had some easier games to start off with. Then I got Lewis, and I got a very surprise win. It wasn't expected. And then I got my ass whooped in the semi-final. But, you know, if you play enough of these, eventually you will come across players who are at your level. But equally, if you like practice for them, then eventually you'd be better anyway. So it just depends how much time you want to put into Rocket League, I guess. I'm silver but I'm beating a plat. Yeah, exactly. It's possible. I think if you're in the silver, gold, platinum region, there isn't loads that separate them, especially if you've played Rocket League before. Thought it might have been 4-3 then. Still a minute left of this game. What is percentage of diamond? Champ is more common than diamond, but there is quite a few diamonds that do join. Champ and Grand Champ are the most common ranks we have, I think, to be fair. Or people, if they're not that rank, they are that quality in terms of a player. As in, they may not have played any ranks this season, but they are that good. Browns, how long is your Minecraft world? I have, so my original world, which I ended this year after 8 years, 26,000 days. The world with the castle is 1,100. And the sub-only world, I'm not too sure because that's a realm. So somebody in the chat would have to tell me what the realm one is for the subscribers. (6-2) to Franklin here as well. 119 days currently there. We've had a rage quit in the final. And Franklin is taking the win there for the first tournament of the day. Which means you can now all join the 1050. It will take a bit of time to fill up, no doubt, but the 1050 is now openable to join. Last 5 minutes are always where it gets busier. We only had like 19, 20 people in, and then 5 minutes, and then it was full. So as long as you're in before 5 minutes, you normally have a good chance of getting in. 26,000, yeah, the 8-year-old world was going on that long. How do you join tourney? I've been asked a few times, so I'll describe it. So you go and show you. Play, tournaments, scroll all the way over to custom, find tournament, and then scroll down to the 1050 one. And at 1050, there's Twitch brands. And then if you click on that, you'll be able to join. Get yourself in as soon as possible, just so it doesn't fill up. And because there's 11 minutes left, I'd say train, warm up, whatever you want to do. Thoughts on Anderson? Well, as a player, very good. Thoughts on his move to City. I worry that City fans won't be patient with the move because he costs so much. As in, I don't reckon he'll be truly his best for a few games. And he will have fans on his back because of his big price tag. I think that's what worries me. No way you could go around as Boba Fett. It takes like an hour. Jesus. How big was the update? An hour to do an update. I know not everyone's got like insane internet, but bloody hell. Yours doesn't exist. Put your server into Europe, mate. If you can't see my tournament, you're not in Europe. So change your servers to EU. So play, tournaments, custom, find tournament. You're looking for mine, but mine will only be in EU. My issue is I find no one is worth that much. You're not wrong, but I've had this conversation with so many people in my time of streaming. It's not about how much the player is worth to you. It's how much that player is worth to the business that you're buying it from. And I'll say business because football is a business. For example, if you're taking the main asset or one of the main assets from a business, they're going to value that a lot higher than, let's say, if a big company has multiple great assets. Then obviously individual big assets aren't worth as much to them because they have so many. But a company that's only has one or two great assets, if you're trying to buy one of them, you're going to have to pay more for that privilege. So you're not wrong that no player is really worth 100 million. But if you're going to, and I've said I don't like saying this about any other club, but if you're going to a club that only has one or two good players that are really worth that price tag, then that club is going to make you pay that much or even more because it's worth that much to that team. Works the same in real life business as well. It's like if you went up to Apple and then decided to try and buy the patent to the iPhone or whatever. Yes, they have all these other assets, but the iPhone is really their big asset. You know, they're not. You know, you won't be able to buy it for free or easily, shall we say? You won't be able to buy it at all. But I'm just trying to put in perspective that when a club or a team or a business values an asset that much, you know, you're gonna have to pay top dollar for it. Brandon, can we run 1v1s while we wait? I don't think you can do private 1v1s. And to be fair, mate, the issue is it's like 8 minutes before, so I'll probably jump in a free play soon. I just normally keep on this screen for a bit. Support Middlesbrough and the goal the other day says a kid. We've had quite a few Middlesbrough fans over the years. I saw a video that said doctors should be paid more than footballers. Anderson's a brilliant player. He's really good. And in terms of the debate about whether footballers should be paid that much, I mean, I'm like everyone will say they don't deserve to be paid that much, but it's all in perspective of what they do. At the end of the day, it's not like a streamer, for example. You could say, as content creators, let's speak about some of the top 1% people. Let's say Angry Ginge. He obviously, I think everyone here will say he's funny and deserves his success, which you're not wrong. But whether he deserves to have millions for what he's doing compared to somebody who is, let's say, a doctor, you know, that's up for debate. But it's all in perspective of like sponsors, of the entertainment, how big the industry is. For example, there's that many doctors in the actual medication industry. Where the money is actually in the medication, not in being a doctor. So if you're making medication and selling it, there's loads of money involved. But if you're like working as a doctor, there's barely any in the grand scheme of things. But if you're, let's say, working as a content creator, you're working with all these sponsors. Technically your face is marketing, so that automatically makes you worth loads. In the entertainment industry, it's massive as well. So it's all for perspective. Footballers bring in millions and millions and millions because of the TV worldwide, and that's why they get paid so much. So whether it's right or wrong is a totally different debate, but why it happens is pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. It's the same with female football and male football, and why them getting paid the same is a stupid idea, because it's all for perspective of how much each sport generates. Bro, the funny thing is, I'm on wireless right next to the router, literally. Yes, but if your internet itself isn't actually that good, it wouldn't really matter if you're wireless. And equally, if you're got quite a few other devices in your house that is connected to that box, it wouldn't also make that much of a difference either. For example, if you have 5 people trying to use that box, even though you're right next to it, that router's still having to send information to the other 4 devices, and you're one of the devices there. So your information, you are actually probably getting it quite quickly when it actually gets sent. But equally, that box itself is having to send that information across 5 different channels. So although you might be getting it quicker than other people, you're still having to fight for bandwidth and megabytes and stuff. So that's why wired is better. And equally, again, if your capacity of your internet isn't the best, so if you have low download, low upload, it wouldn't make that much of a difference if you're right next to it. Don't believe in women's football versus men's football wages. Because women's hate football. Yeah, exactly. It's the same with all of them. It's the same with doctors compared to footballers, everything. Everything's for perspective. Anyway, let's read chat. But I don't think owners make that much money back. I think when it comes to football and ownership, I don't really think they're trying to make money back from players. When you're trying to sign like a Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi or something like that, they probably do in shirt sales. But I think when you're trying to sign a player, you're just trying to stay in the Champions League every year. You're trying to stay in, talking point, because again, marketing and TV worldwide. So I don't think they're signing players to try and earn money back on the player. It's a bit more like you're playing pool and trying to make a team that gets you money through other methods. I don't think any owner's looking at 100 million purchase and thinking I'm going to try and earn money back from that player. To be fair, it's the watchers who allow that level of money. Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I see you. The exact same people who preach about certain footballers, content creators, whoever getting loads of money are the exact same people funding it to begin with. That's very true as well.
Feeling pretty great.
There's Toy Flower. For those who want to join the tournament, we're waiting on it, as you can tell by the fact we're talking about the things. We've got half of it's full at the moment. It's okay if I join on bronze. Anybody can join. Good, bad. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Anybody can join. There's all sorts of ranks in here. What do I think about Schlobber? I can never say his name. The guy who plays for Liverpool. I don't like Liverpool. So I don't really care, if I'm honest with you. In the nicest way possible. I'm not trying to be a moron with that. I just don't care. So I don't actually have an opinion, to be honest with you. Hayden Hackney left us for Everton, but we only got Lancashire from Oxford in his debuts. How much do you actually get for Hackney in the end? Thing is, though, I don't think Anderson brings enough to City for that price tag. Yeah, but I've already argued that point in terms of Anderson probably isn't worth that much, but he's worth that much to us. That's the entire point, Wintex. It's when like Grealish wasn't worth 100 million or whatever, but he was worth that much to Villa. And that's the thing. Like, I don't really think any of the big 100 million purchases are worth that much, but they are to the teams that you're trying to buy them from. For us, Anderson played a huge part for our team for the last 2 years, or 2 and a bit years, but definitely the past 2 years. And it's not like we can go down the road and sign someone who's going to fit his boots or fill his boots instantly. It could take ages. It could never happen. So you're wanting to take the core of the team, 100 million as a young player who's an England international as well. 117 mil, whatever it was, that's probably the going rate nowadays. I'm not going to lie, especially for if you're trying to sign him from a Premier League rival as well. I could go on and on all day about the justifying the price tag. Mike saying Anderson's biggest fan, yeah, but that's where you've got to take your rose tinted glasses off, mate. If I'm honest, at Forest, I'm not Anderson's. Well, biggest fan's the wrong word. I think he's a good player, and I always have thought he's had something about him, but I've never held him in the same levels of other Forest fans. Don't get me wrong, he's still at a high level, but I've never held him as a creme de la creme like some Forest fans have. So I agree with you, but you have to take off your rose tint glasses and have a little unbiased look at it. Like Roger's saying that price tag, but to Villa he's worth so. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly how it is. It's how football always will be from now on. It all changed once that Neymar move, however many years ago it was. Remember that ridiculous, stupid move when he went? Is it PSG he went to? As soon as that happened, and as soon as these 100 million, there's one space left on the tournament, by the way. As soon as these 100 million ones keep happening every year, you know, when a club like Villa, Forest, Newcastle, whoever it is, have been promoted in fairly recently, in the past 5 or 6 years, that's recent in the Premier League. If you're wanting to sign someone, then they're going to look at all the other past deals that you've done and be like, well, I'm sorry, mate, you're going to have to come up with 100 million here. So it's just how it is. The big clubs, as we call them, the big ones, quote unquote, the big ones, the big six, the Real Madrids, the Barcelonas in Europe, you know, they've all done that themselves. They've all caused it themselves. They only have to pay 100 million for Anderson, 100 million for Isaac, 100 million for whoever, because they decide to do the stupid deals to begin with. With the likes of Neymar with PSG and whoever. So it's just, you know what I mean? I've got no sympathy for the big six, quote unquote. But it all started from that Neymar thing. Anyway, tournament soon. We've had a nice little talk whilst waiting for the tournament to start. Always interested to hear people's opinions on the 3 different chats we had today. But we're starting in 55 seconds. 2 tournaments have been full today. This will be the last one of the day. And then I'm going to watch Odyssey. Kiki not here today. She has been in. She popped in, dropped some bits. I'm not sure if she's in currently. I don't know. She's probably lurking if she's not. Coutinho to Barca was stupid money. I think at the time it was quite high. I wouldn't say it was stupid money, though. I don't remember anyone looking at that deal and thinking it was a lot, unless someone can remind me on the amount. I remember thinking that Coutinho to Barcelona was the wrong move for him as a player, because you go from being a big fish in a smaller pond to being a small fish in a big pond with that kind of move. And his career just kind of spiraled from there. Isaac is so bad. I don't really have any time for Isaac because of the way he treated Newcastle. I think it's okay for a player to be ambitious and want to move up in the footballing ladder. I have no issue with that, but it's the way you go about and do it. I'm going to use Anderson as an example. You know, the way he's done about it is pretty spot on. I can't really criticize anything he did on that move. I'm against Lumi again, apparently, 3rd time today. But the way Isaac treated Newcastle is beyond shocking, to be honest. So I've got no sympathy for Isaac. How much was Beckham to Madrid? I don't think that was a lot of the time either. I don't know. It was a bit before I was very young with Beckham was in the latter parts of his career, so I don't really remember Beckham as a player that much, or even I've seen clips. There's tons of clips you can watch of Beckham, but in terms of really seeing him with my naked eyes, not really, because of how young I was at the time. Who's 6-star? Someone who comes in the stream. Bro, I got Love Me in the round of 16, round of 32, mate. There's no buys in this tournament because it's a full tournament. Landon fan, welcome in. How are you? You're against Andon. I'm not sure how to say that name, but I can read the name. Whoever I go against, you're giving no mercy. Well, that's how it always should be, guys. That's how it always should be. Remember, if you do score 10 goals, it's an automatic win. So if you wanted the game to end as quickly as possible, you wanted to try and score as many goals as you can. Your opponent left the match. You got very lucky, mate. Oh, let me have a goal. For the first time today. Caleb, is that thing in the staff room banning the guy who decided to create the tournament? I'm not sure it's the Aquil guy. It was the... It's a similar name. I don't think it was him. I might have accidentally said him. It wasn't him I was thinking of. It was the guy who was spamming the same question over and over again. That's how the name was worded by the host. What are you doing? We are currently running tournaments, mate. You're in round 1 here. No, not that one. Not that one. The one earlier on. We're on at the start of stream. So we are currently running tournaments. This is our 2nd tournament of the day. Enrique, that's the one. That's the one. That is the one. That was how it was spelt. Not sure what this music is. That's who I think it is, Caleb. From what I've been told. Do I like football? We've just been having a big 7-8 minute conversation about football. So yes, football's quite a large bit of this community, mate. We have a sports chat in the Discord. We have a fantasy football league that we run in for the viewers, friends, and all that. So yeah, football's quite a huge part of the streams. You're against a grand champ. Wow, that's a bad start. You sound like a pro commentator. I'm good at commentary. I'm not commentating right now. I'm just talking like I'm streaming. But I'd like to say I'm pretty good at commentary. Fantasy football link, is it? Well, it's in the Discord, but it's also in this chat as well. If you do !fantasy, then the link will send automatically in the Twitch chat. If you're on YouTube or TikTok, we can send the link to you directly. But yeah, anybody can join. If you want to invite your friends, they can. Anybody. It doesn't really matter. We have people's work colleagues. We have parents in there. We have friends in there. We have all sorts. Anybody's allowed in the Fantasy League if you fancy it. If you're in the YT chat, Stucky has a link. So if you think you've got what it takes to win the fantasy, then feel free. Am I gay? No. Very strange question to be asking when we're talking about football. But no, I'm not. To clarify, that was very blunt. We're talking about football, and someone just comes in and is like, "Are you gay?" It's like it's such a very random topic of conversation. Favorite team? I support Nottingham Forest. TMC, thanks for the wave firework on TikTok. That was a very, very strange question, that was. Never too random to come out. Yeah, that's very true for stream. I need to lock in it because, like, I beat Lumi, was it 10-0, whatever it was, last tournament. Somehow it's 2-2. What rank am I? I'm gold 2, mate. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm fully single. Out of choice, I should add. It's a lot more peaceful in life. Unless we're counting Dr. Ducky, then Dr. Ducky's an exception occasionally. Me and Dr. Ducky have a private, personal life, but other than that, though, I'm actually a close game against the Grand Champ 3. Sorry, Grand Champ is 3-2 to him. Nice. To be fair, that's actually is close. You and Ducky go way back, of course, mate. In all seriousness, me and Ducky have known each other for a while. But Caleb did start a bit like all of you in chat. I met Caleb through streaming in 2019. Now I know him in real life and have met him plenty of times. And he's even been around my house and stuff. So, you know, it's not like a viewer streamer friendship anymore. It's an actual friendship now. But yeah, he did start from stream. I met him thanks to streaming. You look like a champ. Okay, mate. I wish. Do you want? No, I don't want your mum. If that's what you're asking me. I don't think you should be offering your mum up just like that to some random bloke on the internet anyway. But no, I don't. Thank you. That is what it says, isn't it? Yeah. Do you want my mum to not be single anymore? Yeah. I'm going to take a dip now. See you later, Wintex. You like Arsenal? Oh, we've had a few Arsenal fans in the chat before. Oh, that's a new one. Someone's offering the mum. Anyway, moving on from this interesting topic of conversation on YT this morning. It's now 6-3. It's quite funny, like, you know, everyone's in a game right now because all the other chats are like, there is the odd person speaking, but everyone's like locked in at the moment. It's so funny seeing like how the chats were like on all the platforms, like before the game started, and now we're in the middle of the game. Everyone's locked in at the moment. Which is not surprising when there's 32 people in this tournament. Oh dear, Lumi. Go on, Lumi, put it in. Put it in for me. Oh, boo. Boo. Oh, okay. Right, winning the first game again. Remember, this is our last tourney likely today, guys. Just because I'm watching the Odyssey later on after stream, or literally quite soon after stream, to be fair. Leon, we've had a Leon in stream. Fuzz RL, welcome in. How are you? Can I 1v1 you? Not today, mate. We've already done 1v1s at the start of stream. We're now doing tournaments. If you want to join 1v1s, guys, join at the start of stream. If you're versing me, good luck, Leon. You just beat CG. LFC Lewis just beat Zixstar. Flash is winning 9-1. Blob is versing Polo. That's going to be a game. Polo's a very good player. He was in yesterday. Blob's in the chat as well. I'm not sure. I've not had a look at the other side of the bracket yet. I can only look at our side. You're against Love Me, or everyone's favourite in the chat today, seems. I've not really seen... He's never done anything wrong to me, so I don't mind him. I quite like him. He's a good player. But I know the YT chat was beefing him. For whatever reason. I'm cooked, help me. Yeah, he's a good player. You have to be at your A game to beat Love Me, for sure. I think he just tried to bump me out of the way. You got a Rocket League drop. Yep, there's 4 different drops, I think, for Rocket League. So yeah, quite a few. We've got Audible and Rocket League drops at the moment. Very, very busy drop section. See if we got the wall? Nah. We're going to Stan Owens now. Nice. So quite a couple of people have seemed to have gone through in their first round. It's always good to see. Yeah, 9-2. I did well. Right, it's a champ, mate. You scored a goal. Oh, all right, mate. You scored a goal. Take that as a victory. That's what I do anyway. You got very unlucky there, because that was not bad flick. Polo for real, yeah. Blob, Polo's a good player. The Polo Minute is a very, very good player. We had a guy called Cobb, I think yesterday or the day before. He's a good player as well. Shit. Shit. May have just hit him there to get the balls hit away. Wasn't sure where he was then. Bollocks. Oh, I might have just done enough. May have just done enough. Yeah, if you connect your Rocket League account to your Twitch account, you will get the drops, correct. At the start of the stream, you could see the drops on my screen because I'd claimed some of them. Can I play you? Today, no. Although Sophie Mobs, as you were told earlier on, you do have a priority on a future stream because you didn't get your turn today. Quite a few people get priority on a future stream on 1v1s. Total, I think, 6 people. Who is Ends? I don't know who Ends is. Gonna go now. See you later, TBF, mate. Thanks for popping in again. I appreciate it. But yeah, for those wants to 1v1 me, you need to always be here at the start of stream. And the earlier you can get here, the more chance you have of a game. So joining the Discord or turning the noty bells is the best way. I do play with people off stream as well, definitely on the weekends. So being in the Discord is the best place to be able to play off stream. Having Discord definitely a good strategy. Also, Kiki, since you're back, someone was asking about you. I'm not sure who it was. I'm not sure if they've made themselves known, but I know someone was asking about you. So I was like, is Kiki not here today? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, what have I done? Oh, that's criminal. That is criminal. I just went up the post a little bit. I can't be doing that against this guy. Blame Kiki. Yeah, everyone blame Kiki. It's all right. Oh. Yes, I made up for it. 2-2. Who missed me then? Blaze of Xbox, I think's the guy who asked about you. Come on, if I win this, I get back-to-back quarterfinals. Although I think that LFC Lewis is in my side of the bracket again as well. Oh, that was close. Good technique that was from Leon. A bit of a cheeky demo there. Oh, that was a great save. Didn't quite get the hit he needed, though. Yeah, damn, that's annoying. I just can't get the boost. It's 1-1 against Love Me. Oh, you have a chance. Blob is not having a great time against Polo by the sounds of it. Not even I've full on starved him on boost. Oh, that is annoying. Oh, I hate them kind of goals. They're such shit goals, but it's just how Rocket League is. Hate them goals because you know if you had the chance to do it again, a bit like those things in life, that you'd do it different. Maybe a chance for me to get a third here. Bit put off by him landing there, I won't lie. Needed to really put that in to have a chance, send it to overtime. So, I don't want him to have a fifth. I think 3-2 or 4-2 might be a fair result. 5-2 is a bit. There we go. Leon, GG's, mate. Well played tournament, the most respectable Grand Cham I've played events in the last week. Well, that's quite a statement, that is. I'm in round 2 today. At least I didn't go out in round 1 at all today. Can you watch my game if you lose? Yes. Why are you sorry for, mate? It's all good. I spectate a tournament now anyway. And there's a lot of people on this side of the grid that I know. We got LFC Lewis. So I could have had a repeat of my quarterfinal before anyway. Polo's currently losing 1-0 to Ends. On the other side of the bracket, I've not had a chance to have a look at this yet. In fact, there's one spot here, so one person actually did get a bye. Bob is losing 5-1 to Stan, and he's going to go against XWPND. Herman beats ICU. Love Me's currently winning as well, so it'll be Herman ICU in the quarters. I will spectate the LFC Lewis and Leon game when it starts, which is now. I'm going to quickly get a top of the drink as well. So I won't be too long. I'll be back in just a second. I just realised these poor guys have had to watch the replay every goal, haven't they? My apologies. Didn't think about that before going AFK. Got a drink now, though. Hello, Sebastian, mate. Talking Flower. Here we go.
Ooh, so exciting.
Blaze is on a 5-stream streak. Big dubs. What's the other game saying? I had 5 goals in that one. (3-3) in the ends and polo game. XW is into the semis. Love Me is currently beating Herman 2-1. I think this is an all Grand Champ quarters or a champ and Grand Champ. Something like that. Love Me's our 4-1 up. That was a good kick-off rebound, to be fair. I love how many people use Fenix. I know it's like one of the main cards to use. It's just always... It's always quite interesting seeing all the different types of Fenix that people come up with. And it may just need to process the fact you've earned it, Blaze. If you try and do it straight after earning it, Twitch is always a little bit... It can play up when you've only just earned it. I always wait a day or two before I go to claim them, just for that reason. Most of the time you can claim them, but I've had a couple of times where it's errored straight away, so I just don't bother now claiming it till the day's done. I can't run one more tourney, and I wouldn't say no Grand Champs or Champs, guys. I understand like people not are at that level, but there's not just Champs and Grand Champs in. There's plenty of people who are lower than that level. And the way I look at it is you should look at, if you're really caring about Rocket League, especially tournaments, that you should be looking to try and get to that level if you're really that bothered about beating them. That's how I would look at it. Because you can learn a lot from watching players play. Why doesn't it let me skip? Oh, the controller's dead. My apologies, I am trying to skip my controller to cease charging. Got the spare one. I swear that controller took so long to die, to be fair. Watch me in Polo. I will be soon. This game's just quite close. Whenever there's like a close game, I always try and watch that one. Five, 3 minutes play. Who's LFC Lewis? He's on TikTok. Good player from what I saw. $40 seconds left. Can Herman send this to overtime? I'd be all for an overtime. Big save in the dying embers. Oh, there's a chance there, but Lovemy's going to go on the other side. And that is game, set, and match, I think. 6-4 with 10 seconds. There was a chance from Herman there before this happened. But with 10 seconds to play, it probably is going to be Lovemy's victory. Yeah, big game. GG's. I think LFC Lewis gets a lot of boost because he's an aggressive player, Leon. When I played him, he was heavily aggressive into his playstyle. I think it's just his playstyle, mate. I don't think he's intentionally trying to be boost greedy. I think it's just because he plays at such an aggressive manner that's kind of, how he always needs boost for it. Like, if he played anything like he did against me, he was always challenging for the ball. Which I actually quite like that playstyle. I do like an aggressive player. Polo's going to win 4-0 in that game, so I'll probably watch Love Me because, as I say, I try and watch closer games. Got to, I just post in Discord. I don't click on links, mate. So if you don't, unless you're going to send the original thing, I don't click on links, buddy. Unless I know who sent it. Can hear music twice. Can you? Is that only just been happening right now? Can we hear it on this song? Can't really hear it when I'm listening to my own stream. Be honest with you. I've not changed anything for the record. And you guys are saying that's the first song you've heard it on? Are we still hearing it? I need some updates. So I'm banging on about hearing music twice. I think it might have been the song. If it sounds a bit quiet, that's just because the song's quieter. Hearing me twice, by the way, is because I'm listening on my phone. I honestly don't hear it, chat. It's got to be 5-0, by the way. I think it just might have been the song. The other song was a mashup, to be fair. See if we've got a song with a bit more. There we go. This song's a bit louder. This one's a bit louder, so I think if this one's echoing, you'd probably be able to know. Might be coming through the mic occasionally. Although looking at the audio file, if it is, it's very, very tiny. I don't think you'll be able to hear it. Not like what you guys are claiming, anyway. Can't hear it now. It was just the song then, guys. The song mashup may have just made it sound like it was coming through twice. But I had to say, when you said that, I was like, has this been happening all streaming? Someone's only just decided to tell me. I was about to be like, for fuck's sake. And then, no, it's just clear that song. You'll give the blue guy a massage. Sorry for those on YT. We're just sorting out something on Twitch. To be fair, he's about to win the semis on an automatic win. In fact, he's won on forfeit. got battered by Polo. Yeah, Polo's a good player. So we've got Polo v this guy. YT chat right now is something else. I like how much people are involved in the tournament at the moment on YT. Right, Polo v XWPND. I couldn't really get to watch him that game because I was too busy sorting out audio. Once this final's done, that'll be it for today, guys. And then I'm back Monday or possibly tomorrow, 6 PM. See you later, Dyson. Just waiting on this game to start. Take age for this one to start. There we go. There we go. It's only 2 on Polo. I always have to go into the start of the game before I can spectate it. Now, XWPND just came off an 8-0 win. So the Polo to be starting this game with a 2-0 start is quite something. MB, welcome back. Yeah, Lewis, you have missed out on all the games, mate. This is the final for the last tournament. It's 2-1. So that's all to play for. 4 minutes to play. It's a good save. Come on, I'm hoping this game is tight. Polo's keeping all of the ball at the moment. All of the ball. And it's me 3. It's 3-1 to Polo. What looked like quite a simple goal there. Although, it's 3-2. 3-2 3 minutes. Come on, let's go to 3-3. Let's make it even Stevens. As Polo wins the kickoff. Come on, make it even Stevens for us. No, that's a save. Save for Polo. I'd say that could have been it. As Polo's gone on an extremely aggressive attack here. Seems to be dealt with. It's all good. Yeah, I'm not sure this chance is on. Although, oh, he's at the post. Oh, that's going to cost him. You couldn't have been punished anymore. He did everything right. The flick over the edge would have made it 3-3 had he put it in and not at the post. And the rebound just goes straight to Polo and it's 4-2. That was very unfortunate. He couldn't have been punished anymore already. Although, as they say, it's never over to the fat lady sings, and it is 4-3 again. And as it's been for many other times in this match, There is only a 1 goal deficit. Signal of the match or map there was a bit weird. Basically a Grand Champ tourney. We're just seat fillers. That's one way of looking at it. Oh, he needs to get this. He hasn't. That was beautiful. But he just put the deficit at 2 goals again. I mean, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Two minutes to play. Very dodgy that was, to put it mildly. Well, let's not have a third deficit. We don't want deficit of 3. We want a 0 goal deficit to make it interesting. Oh, that's a big save. That's a massive save. With a minute and 46 to play, if you can go up the other end and get a goal here, that's huge. That is what we call a save. Just took it off the wall. And Polo's got that covered. Cameraman here needs to get shot. Where is he? Cameraman was under the map there in direct view. Not sure what he's spectating, but it certainly wasn't the ball. Oh, there we go. Polo's 6th could be round the corner. And it's going to be 6-3. A 3 goal deficit. Just when it looked like this game could be tight, it looks like it's going in the favour of the Polo. The Polo Mint. Well, saying that, there is a goal back. There is a minor light at the end of the tunnel, but the light is waning thin with only a minute left. So evenly matched. You know they're evenly matched when the fast kickoffs are getting met head on. XW, I suppose, just got to go for it. It's mad how much different this game could have been, though. At 3-2, had XW put that shot away, it would have been 3-3 instead of 4-2. Talk about big moments in games. That is definitely one. And that is probably sealing the game at 7-4. With 48 seconds. 11 goals scored in the final. I don't know if XW deserves to be losing this game by such a deficit. I'm not sure what's going on there, though. Think of how much time Polo's had the ball. Polo probably does deserve the win, though. Whether a 3 goal deficit is fair, I'm not sure. There's a chance for a consolation goal here at 7-5. Which he takes. It would have to be some stuff of dreams to pull this off. It would have to be 2 big kickoff wins to pull off anything now. Has to score this. Has to score this. He does not. And that is game over at, what was it, 7-5. Mr. Polo Mint has took a victory again. Again, Fee and Polo slams ones. That was a good final, that was. Very high scoring as well at 12 goals. That was a very good final. Anyway, that is where we're going to call it a day today. So I am back tomorrow. I'm back tomorrow at 6 p.m, which is the bonus stream. As long as we follow through with it, it'll be 6 p.m. tomorrow. If not, it'll be Monday at 8:30 a.m. So Monday at 8:30 a.m. is your time. For the guaranteed stream at this time of day. I'm watching Odyssey at 12:30. So I'll be incognito for the rest of the afternoon. And then when I'm back, I'll upload the video on the MC channel. But yeah, thank you for support. Kiki and Caleb, I appreciate the biddies over on Twitch. And I appreciate the gift subs, Caleb, as well. I hope everyone has a good weekend if I don't see you. The Odyssey is a good movie. Yeah, I've been wanting to see it for ages, mate. So I'm looking forward to this. Thank you everyone who's followed or subscribed on YouTube. Once we hit 500 subs on YouTube, we get partner 1 on the Brands Plays channel, which is really good. So hopefully we hit that next week as well. But yes, have a great day. Have a good weekend. If you're in the Discord, you'll see me if you join the calls. So look out for them if you wanted to play games off stream. But yes, I will see you either Monday or tomorrow night, guys, depending on when you see us.